Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Stein, how you guys doing tonight? Uh, I have been doing this for the past 20 some minutes. I was doing a recording of this, and I thought I was doing an actual recording. Turns out the microphone was not on, the camera was not on, nothing was on. So I was just reading this all for my own merriment and amusement. So we're going to try to correct that now. We're just going to do a impromptu live stream to check out Youngblood #2 from Rob Liefeld. I'm a little late to the game on this one, but hey, better late than never. If you're new to the channel, please hit like, please hit subscribe, and welcome to this, the latest of Donna Reed stuff. We are reading and critiquing Youngblood #2 by Rob Liefeld. Suffer through this with me, won't you? Because I'm telling you, this is a crazy one here, guys. This is a crazy one. Now, I just want to point out, I am a Rob Liefeld fan. Okay. Hello to Omer Glitch in the chat. How you doing, buddy? Yes, I do know how to read. I am a Rob Liefeld fan. I have been for a long time. I greatly admire and respect the man. So saying that as a prelude to what I'm about to do, I'm going to tear this book up, man, because there's a lot wrong in here. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen. Rob has definitely phoned it in on a lot of levels on this. And I'm under the impression, as an older gentleman, either he's just not capable anymore or he just doesn't care. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on. I hope it's that he doesn't care, because I don't want to see the guy, lose steps because of physical, whatever, holding him back. Anyway, Rob Liefeld, Youngblood #2. Yes, Omer, I did read issue #1, but it was so long ago, and I don't really remember much of it, and it didn't really leave a lasting impression, but I remember it being bad. So there's that. We got Shaft here in the foreground. We have Rob Liefeld has drawn feet. Good for him. We have Bad Rock. We have Die Hard. We have Vogue, and we have Baby Chapel. And again, I've been noticing this here. The way Rob draws arms, something is amiss. Something has changed in his style, where he's drawing these arms like I don't know what this muscle is called, the trapezoid, whatever you want to call it. It is ridiculous. It looks crazy. It doesn't look right to me. Okay, so anyway, having said that, let the criticalizations begin, if that is such a word, but it probably isn't, but whatever. We have the credits page, which is on the back of the cover. Youngblood, Rob Liefeld, story, pencils, inks. Juan Manuel Rodriguez, color art, who works very hard in this issue, by the way. This gentleman, Juan Manuel Rodriguez, kicks complete tail. He's a hell of a colorist, and he has lifted this artwork up to levels that is unprecedented in Rob Liefeld work, my opinion. Legendary Chance Wolf is doing additional inks. Russ Wooten, lettering and design. Drew Gill, production and design. Cover B, C, D, Liefeld, Weaver, Kirkham. Didn't get any of them. Who cares? Youngblood was created by Rob Liefeld, but it is owned currently by Platinum Studios. And this brings up a very important question. Is Rob paying to license characters that he already created back in the day? Is he having to pay Platinum Studios a little sum of money to make this book so he can make money? And how much of the money is he making from these sales on Youngblood is going into pocket of Platinum Studios? We'll never know, because he'll never tell us. It's all crazy, just like this issue. Let's dig in. Page 1. We have Bravo. We have Xerxes. We have Vandal. We have Die Hard. We have Shaft with a very broken neck. I don't know how he's keeping his head up there like that. His neck muscles don't work like that, people. It just does not work like that. I'm a fan of comic book art. I'm a fan of exaggeration in comic book art because that's how it should be. But exaggeration will only carry you so far. That this is crazy with Shaft's head here. That's wow. Anyway, they're on a yacht. I'm assuming the same boat that was on issue 1. And again, all the cracks on the surface of this vessel here, it's not very seaworthy. So this thing's going to sink, dude, real quick. Now we're all posing together, but we're trying to fight each other. What the hell are they looking at? They should be fighting each other, but whatever. Xerxes is saying, "Behold, he appears from the heavens. Are you our deliverer, Almighty One?" Oh, that's right, because before Supreme showed up at the end of Youngblood #1. See, it didn't leave a very big impression with me, so I don't really care. Shaft Battlelog, just when things couldn't get more complicated, a development of Supreme conflict emerges. Double page spread. Look at that ocean down there. Mr. Manuel Rodriguez busting his ass on what clearly was a plain piece of white paper from before. Supreme is a wild card. Yet another variable compounding the chaos of our current predicament. He hovers high above the Megalodon, a ship commandeered by our mutual nemesis, looking to render judgment. We have the Xerxes Manifesto, Part 2, The Man Who Loves Supreme. So gay. So very, very gay. Xerxes down here in the Golden Mask in the little tiny inset panel. Let us be joined together as has been intended. Angry gritting of teeth. And these teeth, you see how they are now? Wait till you see them in another panel later. That's going to get crazy. Two become one for all eternity. Supreme, Kid Supreme. Is it Suprema, chat? Is it Suprema, Lady Supreme, Girl Supreme, Chick Supreme? What the hell is this girl's name? I don't know. Does it even matter? Little tiny yacht down there. Again, the yacht changes forms a lot throughout this story, by the way. Supreme in his spawn-like flowing cape. Your tiresome delusions have deteriorated your fragile grasp of reality. Surrender! Save us all the humiliation of having to put you down. Put you in. See what I was saying about the chin? The grin? The teeth? Holy shit, look at this here. So Xerxes, who's apparently suffering from roid rage at this point, something's kicked in, a drug. Maybe I'm on drugs. Maybe I'm not seeing it the way you guys see it. I don't know. Xerxes says, "My glorious destiny is mere moments from becoming reality. Join me on my journey of salvation." Now we have Shaft. Not Shaft. Well, it should be Shaft. Who knows? Shaft, Supreme. Dude A. Supreme. What the hell's going on with Supreme's neck, guys? Does this look right? Does any of this shit look right? Nothing looks right here. This looks, it's making me crazy. Anyway. You're a madman. Last chance to stand down or suffer the consequences. Your call. It's your call. Take your time. Think about it. Phone a friend if you have to. But if you want to suffer the consequences, it's your call. We won't hold it against you. But we will whip your ass. Next page. I implore you, my old friend. Remember when we conquered all we surveyed. Follow me back to the paradise we shared. Time is short. He tells Supreme they're in the sky. They're flying. They're floating. They're having fun. They're reminiscing, guys. They're reminiscing about days gone by. Back on Supreme, who's flying. That was another time. Literally another planet. You've had your fun. Now we can do this the hard way. I kind of have a feeling Xerxes would like to do it the hard way. Now we got Xerxes jumping up off the rusty, crickety, crackety, crotchety yacht that is clearly not seaworthy with all the cracks and dents and rust on it. I'll join you in the skies, embrace you as we did in the past. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this information we're getting here? Embrace you as we did in the past? Embrace. Where is the conqueror I swore my allegiance to? My passion still burns supreme. They're flying high in the sky. They're rushing toward each other. It's about to go down. What the hell is this? What kind of pose is this here? What kind of calamity have we stumbled upon here? I don't know. We have Chomp, which is not done very well against the red of Supreme's cape. This should be yellow, like the Coldplay song. But absent your heart, I'll take your life instead. Feast on your flesh. Xerxes is a freak in the sheets. He's a freak in the kitchen. He's got a hankering for some of Supreme. He's hangry and he's taking it out on Supreme. Get the man a Snickers already. Clearly, he's not himself. So he's biting down on Supreme's shoulder. Champ, chomp, chomp. Again, the teeth are very different than they were before. Your blood fuels me. So gay. Maniac, how dare you? Cause smack. Just what a hit. I mean, he knocked dude's head clean off. It's got to be off at this angle, right? There's no way his head can still be connected to his body. There it is. There's the man I remember, says Xerxes. He flies off from the force of the fist from Supreme, laughing maniacally. Ha, 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 ha. And there's a nice hearty whack right here. This is crazy. This is crazy. Are they yelling at each other? Omer Glitch wants to know. Are they yelling? Yeah, because I think they are yelling at each other because they are really far away from each other. No, I think they're just yelling because it's cool and they're in the sky, and that's what you do when you're in the sky and you're flying and you have superpowers. And one's wearing a retro 90s superhero outfit, and the other guy is wearing a clearly superior golden gown of armor and spawn cape like KB things, and they're hitting each other. There's collisions going on. Their skin is touching. Xerxes is doing things in his own mind. He's formulating a sexual fantasy probably with Supreme at this point. I don't know. I'm just here for the comic. Now suddenly we're back to the boat. You got Die Hard. You got the weird guy in the background who's Vandal. I call him Deadpool Light. And you got Shaft, who... Did he always have shoulder pads on? Did he have them on before? I don't know, because the neck's broken here. We can't tell from that angle. You would see them at this angle if he had them on. So maybe in between the panels, he got a wardrobe change. This happens a lot in Rob Liefeld's books. He got a wardrobe change. It's fine, dude. You know, it's cool. Anyway, Die Hard, I'm going to find Chapel. Consider lending a hand to the Supremes. And then at this point, a joke should have been made, and Die Hard just said, but I think their top selling record song group from back in the 50s and 60s. I think the Supremes have got it covered there, Shaft. Why don't you let me help you find Chapel, and we'll just, have fun that way. And then we'll go off and we'll fight or play Yahtzee or something with Vandal. Vandal looks like a fun guy. Yeah, we should do this. Anyway, for some reason, we don't know why yet, but Shaft kind of goes away. And now Vandal just attacks Die Hard. How he got to this angle, I don't know. Maybe he jumped. Maybe it was sudden. It happened between the first panel and the second panel. And this little tiny white space here. We didn't see it happen, but it happened. Boom. No! / sock. Stay out of my way. Thwack. And the hit. Boom. Smack right there. Stay out of the way. We got Ronald T. Drawings in the chat. The Liefeld, how you doing, buddy? Homer says, yo, and Raul. Is it Raul? Raul. Then Raul and T. Drawings says, yo, Homer, free Youngblood. Thank you, Homer. You're welcome. Back to the comic. Vandal, in his rhyme or reasoning, Joy Boy stay, Joy Boy play, let pain be your stain. That is bad writing. Smack should be slash because he's actually slashing. And what the hell's going on with this thumb and all this here? I don't know, man. This is all very, very bad. Smack. I do like this panel border here. This is pretty cool. But if you're going to hit somebody and you're going to have this weird raggedy edge panel border, it should be consistent throughout the story, or at least on the page. Die Hard up close. This is leg right here. Like, what the hell kind of angle? This is leg. This is chin. Like, what happened? What's going on here? I don't understand it anymore. I'm not certain what your role in all this is as of yet. Thwack, but for now, you're just an obstacle best cleared away. I agree. This whole goddamn thing's an obstacle. So now we're smacking each other. We're into the fisticuffs. One is a creature forged of flesh and metal. The other a tireless imp of mysterious origins. The immovable object struggles to gain advantage over the irresistible force. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, what the hell does that got to do with anything? That is some useless ass narration right there. But hey, let's give hands and flowers to the colorist who is working overtime, making this look like a halfway decent work of art and story and worthy of its whatever the hell price tag it was that I'm sure was just too expensive to buy. They gave Rob hundreds of thousands of dollars, well, Platinum Studios anyway. Yeah, good for them. Working hard. I hope you got your money that you earned, buddy, because you definitely earned it here. Now we're back to Supreme. Stay down. Smack. Right here with Xerxes. Now this face here. Look at this face. Let's make it bigger. Let's scroll down a little bit. See this face, guys? Rob Liefeld did not draw that face. That is not Rob Liefeld's artwork. He may have done the breakdown on this one panel, or maybe he forgot to draw this panel. I don't know. But he did not draw that face of Supreme. That is not his artwork. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. It's a matter of fact. Go back to how I had you. There we go. Surrender and I'll provide a suitable exile for you. Thwack. Nice blood splatter. Malin. Right there. Now we're back to Rob's art. I give you my word. I promise to protect you, but this has to end now. What is he talking about? I don't know. Why are you protecting this guy who wants to kill you? He just bit off like half of your shoulder muscle. Now suddenly you want to promise to protect him? What did you guys do years ago? Did you have romantic escapades? What the hell's going on here? So we got crack, okay? Not the street drug, but the onomatopoeia here. Crack. You forget I've experienced the disappointment of your meaningless promises. Sound like a wounded ex-girlfriend. You abandoned me once, never again. Oh, Supreme. You devoided him of your love and attention and affection for so long, and now he's just back in his golden suit. He just wants to be happy, man. He just wants to be with you. Bite your flesh and render it asunder. Make a snack of you. I'm going to kill you, says Kid Supreme. And he comes down from God knows where. He was lurking in the background there, guys. Thwack, hitting him so hard that the blood is now going in the opposite direction of where it should be after he hit him. And Lady Supreme, Girl Supreme, Chick Supreme, that chick right there, she says, Kid, don't. Kid Supreme says, you dare touch Supreme. He was merciful. I won't be. We get a shoulder womp here. Blood comes out. Because you'll be dead, says Xerxes. You're a pale imitation, Junior, a bad copy. This doesn't deter this guy at all. He just comes over here with his so much blood and just cracks him upside. Bam! Look at that. Bam! Crack a bam! Bam! We're fighting. We're doing it, man. Comic book stuff right here. Next panel with a jagged outline of the panel border here. See you in the next life, kid. Cause smack. Look at the foot. Look at the foot, ladies and gentlemen. Rob Liefeld can't draw feet. No, he can when he wants to. Rob Liefeld has used the meme of not being able to draw feet to build himself a very successful career and to force people like you and I to continue our fandom when his artwork is clearly inferior and lacking and his storytelling is minimal at best. And yet we still continue to love and talk about this man. It's his charisma. It's his goddamn charisma. I cannot get enough of Rob Liefeld. I think I may be in love with... No, I won't take it that far. Don't take it that far. Reel it back, Don. You're not in love with Rob Liefeld. I'm in love with Suprema. Look at her gorgeous, not exactly shapely, weird dimensions here. Very odd. Like those are not... could be childbirthing hips. I don't know. Why am I thinking about having a kid with this girl? I don't know. Be a powerful kid. Be the most powerful kid ever. Very powerful. Very powerful. Anyway, back to the comic. I don't know what the story is with you and my cousin, and at this point, I don't care. What's clear is you're more dangerous than I imagined. She's saying that her midsection is dangerous, man. Holy shit! Like that's very dangerous. And now we have this panel here. I'm going to go ahead and make this bigger again. Smack. Come on down here. Look at this waste of panel. What the hell? Why do we have this little tiny inset panel here if we're not going to show anything? I know what you're saying, Don. He's showing the girl and her hair, and she's hitting the guy in the helmet. You can see it right here. Can you? Can you see this? We're alluding to it. It happened. Something happened. There's a massive hair. There's a forearm and a fist with a golden wristband. Smacking a ball. It's hitting a ball. Smacking it because it says smack. It's happened. It's here. It's evident. But what happened? I don't know. You could have showed more of this. See? There's so much real estate up here. We don't need to see this weird thing like they put on the neck of a dog when they don't want the dog to bite itself that she's using for a skirt. We don't need to see that thing. I don't know the technical term. I just, say it, whatever it is, what it looks like. We could have made this panel bigger and we could have showed more action, more dynamicism, more engaging storytelling. Rob Liefeld. What are you doing, Rob? Damn it, man. Damn it, Rob. Make me so mad. Make me so mad. Next page. She's smacking him again. You better pray my cousins aren't wounded. I'll rip you from limb and limb slowly. Now she's either hitting him, punching him, kicking him, or kneeing him. Or all three at the same time. You take your pick. Xerxes has been beaten so much in this issue, I'm surprised he has any teeth or mouth left. Now she's sneering. I do like this here. The sneer. Look at that sneer right there. Test me, monster. I don't scare easy. Personally, I would have said I don't scare easily. But hey, it's an adverb. The rules about adverbs are weird. English language is weird. I'm weird. Rob's weird. This whole damn comic is weird. Just keep on going and pretend it didn't happen, okay? So now they're, flying. They're hitting each other. Glorious speech, my darling. Crack. Let it be your epitaph. So, now they're beating each other's ass. Everybody's beating ass. And now we got Vandal, who is in this weird, impossible physical pose, running, farting, leaping, jumping, something. Maybe this is someone else's leg and this is Vandal. Or maybe this is Vandal and this is a bad Xerox copy. I don't know what the hell's going on. Below on board the Megalodon, wires and gears, conceals worries and fears. This thing with the rhyming, can we stop that, please? Because that's just bad. And we got blood splatter everywhere. Splatter. Malin. Are you listening, Malin? Are you watching, John Malin? Splatter. It's everywhere. It's in your dreams, Coach. It's in your dreams. Don't hate the splatter. Vandal Scratch said, it's turn off your switch. More splatter. Crack, shut up! Please shut up! And he hits him so hard they're looking at the camera now, looking at the audience. Vandal Fly, join Master in the sky! Diehard says he's happy to oblige. Smacks this son of a bitch so hard that he goes up and away. Aye! He goes right past Supreme, Lady Supreme, Chick Supreme, Girl Supreme, that Supreme chick. Goes off into the beginnings of inner space. The sheer force of Diehard's blow sends Vandal out to the edge of Earth's atmosphere. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me tell you something. That is not the edge of Earth's atmosphere. Okay, this here is the Earth. This little thin part right here is the edge of Earth's atmosphere. This shit is like 30 seconds before you impact on the moon. This is not edge of Earth's atmosphere. I know I'm nitpicking. I know. But goddamn it, somebody's got to do it. And I nominate myself. Anyway. It's not the edge. Man, it's not the edge. So Thwomp, he hit something with his head. How's he going to hit? Did he hit Starlink? Did he knock Facebook offline? What the hell's going on? Thwomp. Oof. He turns around. Huh? At least he stopped rhyming for half a second. Oh, look. It's this guy, another golden god up in space. Hang on, we got something over here in the chat. We got Matt Kevlar, The Rock, 5469. I go back and forth with Rob. Some of his stuff is exciting and others are laughably bad. This is in the second category by a lot. I don't know why people are paying so much money to get this. Maybe it's just because it's the resurgence of a childhood title that everybody loved back in the day. But this, if you were to buy this based off a story and art alone, it's a hard pass. Hard pass. Anyway, behold the shepherd, harbinger of the keep. Be not afraid, creature. The time of the harvest is upon us. It is the destiny of all mankind to submit and rejoice. Vandal is no man. Editor's note, the shepherd and the keep first arrived in Extreme Destroyer Prologue #1. There you know. There you have it. Now, Raul, I see you there in the chat, and you're giving the color props. Yes, Rob had nothing to do with these colors. This is not Rob, okay? This is a gentleman by the name of Juan Manuel. I want to say Cortez, but that's not it. I've already forgot this gentleman's last name, so we're going to have to go back to the credits page. Juan Manuel Rodriguez, right here. This gentleman is doing all the heavy lifting in this comic book here. He's killing it. He's the only thing that is really worth talking about. But hey, I hope they paid him well. So anyway, speed. We're going back. Okay, back. Too far. Go back over. Okay, now, there's your double page spread. Is that worth a double page spread? I'll give it to him. Okay, now we're on the next page. We got the close-up of, what's this guy's name again? I forgot already. The shepherd. Okay, the shepherd. All creatures are welcome in the kingdom of Empyrean. Your service is valued and admired. However, failure to submit will result in immediate annihilation. Wow. So he's not very forgiving. He's like, okay, look, I respect you. I appreciate you. I think you guys are great. As long as you do everything I want you to do, when I tell you, how I tell you, immediately. If you don't do that, your ass is toast. You're out of here. You're bounced out like another XCGer who's going to go quietly before you. You're done. I don't want to hear it. Just get out. I'm a golden god. You're nothing. Look at me. I'm handsome. I have a big chin, a pointy nose, glowing eyeballs. What are you going to do? And Vandal's like, the time has come, the time to run, the day of the destroyer can't be undone. Does that make any sense to anybody? Does it? Doesn't make any sense to me. And then we go back to this panel here. I'm going to blow this up again so you guys can see this panel. This bottom panel. Look at that. Look, guys, come on. Look at that. Look at the detail. Look at the friggin' detail that Rob put into that. Is it not a thing of beauty? Does that not look like a boat? Study that panel. Because you're going to see it again, but in reverse. Deep within the hall of the Megalodon, I still don't understand what I'm looking at. How appropriate of a word panel is that? Because I don't know what the hell I'm looking at either. Next page. Where are all these people from? They're from Jerusalem. Circa AD 33, nearly all have made it through safely. What are we talking about? How did this happen? They were on a yacht in issue 1. I'm assuming it was the same boat in issue 2, which is this current issue. And suddenly they have a massive cargo hold, like in the Lethal Weapon movie, where they open it up and all this shit's down there. And you got all these people that are currently being teleported, time ported, some kind of ported in. Does any of this make sense? No, it's comic book logic. Move on, Don. Don't worry about it. Xerxes is conducting mass time displacement with innocent lives. This catches Shaft completely off guard. You can't believe this is happening. Baby Chapel says, what's the end game here, Bravo? I don't know, Bravo. Will you tell us what the end game is? Why is it ever since Avengers Endgame? That's people say that now. Everything's endgame. You go up to the grocery store to get your stuff, and you're trying to save some money, and you get ready to give them your saver card, and they say, "What's the end game here?" The end game is to save money, bitch. I'm trying to get out of here with some money. And back to the comic book, Don. Look at Chev's skinny neck. The Ozempic is doing wonders for this man. I'm telling you right now. Good on you, Shaft. Lose that weight, homie. Anyway, Xerxes is leaving our present and traveling back to Jerusalem to reset and repurpose. Huh? In order to move his forces and equipment, we have to remove equivalent volume. I don't understand any of this. Yes, Homer, I agree. I see you in the chat. They found chapel. It happened between the panels and all the white space there, the comic book. They found friggin' chapel. It was amazing. It was so amazing. They did not have to draw it. They didn't have to show you it all. The shit just happened. Believe it. We got these guys here. They're from the past. And again, got to make it big because you got to see this. You guys ready? Here we go. Look at the nose ring on this gentleman here. Holy hell. Does anybody want to drive a car through that? Anybody at all? What the F is going on with this? This is just crazy. Again, Rob, dude, what are you doing? I know you can do better than this. Come on, dude. This is Youngblood, man. This is your thing. Why are you destroying us like this? Why, Rob? I'm reaching through time and space. I'm reaching through the power of the internet, the restream internet. Rob Liefeld, I know you can hear me. Do better. Be like Eric July. Do better. Help us, Rob. Help us restore our faith in you. We miss it. We need it. We long for it, Rob. This is not it, Rob. This isn't what we want. The ocean provides the coolant necessary for the generators to operate at capacity. What are they talking about? They're talking about all the AI servers that are currently shouldering the load for everyone's AI desires to make girlfriends, boyfriends, friends, weird videos of cats blowing up old ladies at the door. Yes, that's what they're doing. It has nothing to do with bringing in people from the past for whatever reason. It's got everything to do with AI right here. So that's what's going on there. Not bad use of a Dutch angle, actually. Kind of uncalled for, but hey, there you go. Rob Shepard in the chat. What's up, Rob Shepard? He says, I can write better than this. My version of Youngblood was better. Well, Rob, I do not know your writing. I don't doubt it because Dr. Seuss could write a better Youngblood than this. Moving on. We got Bravo. Now, if you recall, Bravo has this communications device affixed to his face somehow. I'm assuming it's from the headband. Okay, we're not going to get into the logistics of that. Now, this previous page, the communications device is on the right-hand side of his face. So between that page, this page, Bravo felt uncomfortable with it being on his right side. And he made the switch. That's how I'm thinking of it. I mean, it was just, hey, can we do this? Makeup, cut. Rob, other people drawing in the background. Can you guys stop for just a second? My left side is way better to have the communications, whatever the hell this is, banana, on this side of my face. Could we move it over here? And then Rob's screaming in the background, but it's already on the other side. And then Bravo's like, no. Don't worry about that. They're not going to pick up on that stuff unless some asshole reviews it online and points it out to everybody. We got nothing to worry about. Just look, trust me. It looks better over here. And I get better signal anyway, because the one guy, the Vandal, flew up and knocked the Starlink satellite all out of whack, and communications is weird now. I was at 5G, but now I'm freaking LTE speed, and I only got like a half a bar. So if I can move it over here to this here and get like a bar and a half. So let's do that. Anyway, The harvest is coming. The end of everything as we know it. Xerxes is in retreat, combating the trajectory of history by starting over. Is that the explanation of what the hell he's doing? Bringing people out the past for some random reason? Is that the explanation? No, there's more. It's the long game. He's done it before. Time is of the essence. Sacrifices have been made. Baby Chapel chips in. And you're making the jump with him? Ever the survivor, Colonel? And this weird, scritchety, scratchety, whatever the hell kind of background that is. Maybe the Matrix is opening it up and it's going to breathe. Oh, wait, guys. Remember the panel I told you about? And I said, hey, study, you'll see it again. There it is. There it is. It's the exact same panel. We just turned it around the other direction to fool you. We're all fooled. We are not aware. We were not aware until I pointed out, because I'm a genius, that this panel was turned around. Because as you can see, it takes entirely too long to re-render this entire page. This entire panel, rather. It's too much work to draw this boat. We'll just copy and paste and flip that sucker because I want to save time. Because I didn't already save time by just asking the colorist to make the panel because there was no panel there. There's no line work there at all. You know, hey, we're trying to look. It's Youngblood. You like it. Just like it is. Who cares? Anyway, we do what we have to, Chapel. Submitting to an incoming horde of alien oppressors isn't my idea of evolution. It's not my idea of evolution either. Shaft, with his Ozempic face, stay, fight with us. It's not a fight you can win, son. So their father and son, for those of you who didn't know that, these two. He banged some chick. We don't know when, who it was. Anyway, and then this is his squirt. And you taught me to resist all manner of oppression, no matter the cost. Look at the crazy layout on this page. This is a tactical move meant to gain an advantage for a strategic countermeasure. Join me, son! We can rule the galaxy. That's the wrong story. Bring your entire team. Xerxes is flawed, but he's not wrong. Shaft says, we defeated the keep before. Send them back to the stars. We'll do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Baby Chapel says, and what do we do with those lost souls who have no idea why they've been hurted here? Does this guy look like the kind of guy that would say this? And what do we do with these lost souls who have no idea why they've been hurted? No, this is not what he would say. This kind of guy would say, yo, man, what are we supposed to do with these chumps, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I ain't trying to be racist, man. I'm just saying, like, this is what he would talk like, you know? But, like, maybe more hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would say, hey, you know what I'm saying? What we do with these people, man? Right? They up in here. We just supposed to leave them here? What's up? What we doing? And then Shaft comes over here. We'll sort it out after Xerxes is handled, guys. Okay? Right now, it's Badrock I'm worried about. He's nowhere to be found. I have an idea. Maybe while you were in the background between the panels looking for Chapel, who you successfully found, you could have found your buddy Badrock. But no, we'll dangle that plot for a little longer. Oh, look, it's Badrock. Thomas Jonathan McCall was just another boy until he drank his father's experimental formula in an effort to change his ordinary life. That's also called the TikTok challenge, formerly known as eating Tide Pods. Okay, maybe not. Badrock was born that fateful day, his identity forever altered. The creature that slumbers miles below the ocean surface has battled gods and monsters, and he's earned his respite. But he's not earned decent shoes, a belt, a shirt, or even a sheet to lay on this mattress. He's earned none of that, but he has earned his respite. And this is a double-page spread. This is a double-page spread. Yes, I am mushmouth. I have a head injury, a head wound. Flares up from time to time. Be respectful of me. I'm working hard to entertain you people. Anyway, back to the comic. We have bubble panel boarders. Bubbles. Badrock, can you hear us? Oh, look. It's Rob's version of Namor and Namorita. Praise Neptune, you look well, Badrock. Our healing waters did the heavy lifting. Healing waters. Now available at Walmart, 35 in a pack for just $3.98. Your very own 0.5 liter bottle of healing water, only from the Extreme Universe. I feel rejuvenated, stronger than ever. This mattress is kick ass. Your condition was critical. Coral was lucky to find you when she did. Who did this to you? Who indeed? He called himself Xerxes. He beat me to my last breath. Oh, Don, get your mind out of the gutter. I don't know what to expect to say except thank you for saving my life. You underwater people who I've never seen before. This is normal. Thank you for saving my life. Xerxes occupies my waters. He endangers all of Newport. The fight is joined. That bastard won't even see us coming. Yeah, just going between the panels like everything else that happens in this friggin' book. Now suddenly we have a skull as part of the narration caption block here. And so it unravels. In but an instant, it all comes undone. For many years, I have observed the condition of mankind from my lofty perch here in the DOC, the Direct Orbital Command. You down with DOC? Yeah, you know me. You down with DOC? Yeah, you know me. I, Battlestone. Oh, shit. It's Battlestone. Operate as curator of extreme occurrences across multiple timelines. What the hell? Timelines? Time? What? Time? What's this? What is this word? Timeliner. Timeliner. That should be kind of a kick-ass name. Who are you? I am Timeliner. What do you do? I do timelinesy stuff. And I smell great. That's what I do. I'm tasked with observing the developments of each realm, carefully measuring consequences and outcomes. Today's events are unfortunately cataclysmic. How can you get cataclysmic right and screw up timelines? Who was the editor on this book, I wonder? We'll have to go back and see in a moment. More bubbles around the panel. The might of foreign nations grid for a battle that has signaled the end of all that we know. Did I destroy that? Or did it the might of foreign nations gird for a battle that has signaled the end? None of this makes any sense. They're swimming in the water. Now suddenly he didn't need it before, but now he needs an oxygen tank on his head to breathe in the water. At least they were nice enough to give him gauntlets and a shirt. They clothed him, and she got a little more naked. Good for her. This guy, Namor Light, our royal guard will protect the city while Coral and I join you topside. Coral has nothing to say on the matter. Forces will clash in a conflict where the outcome is meaningless. A far greater threat looms over every existence. Not just one or two or three, but all the existences. Oh, an outcome that will require nothing less than a dun-dun-dun brigade to hold it together. And we don't know who any of these people are. I'm assuming that this is still Battlestone, who looks way different than he used to look. Who the frick is this? Is this Prophet? Is this the new version of Prophet? Or I don't know. And we got Winghead, and we got a stickback chick. She's got sticks in her back. And yeah. Okay. Next issue, Day of the Destroyer. Next issue, Rob Liefeld, Youngblood, number 3. They're shooting shit on the cover. Yeah, okay, there we go. That was Youngblood, number 2 by Rob Liefeld. And who was the editor? Oh, we're going back in speed. Editor was nobody? Somebody? I don't see an editor credit. Well, there you have it, guys. Youngblood number 2. That has been my reading and observation of this critically acclaimed hit masterpiece that has rebounded everyone's love for 90s comics, Rob Liefeld in particular, and Youngblood. If you like my channel, if you like the show, give it a like. If you like the channel, give it a like too. Subscribe to my channel. Forgive me for my mush mouth and my brain aneurysms that occasionally pop up and make me say silly things like "wow" when I don't really mean it. Tune in, and I don't know. I post shit randomly. I don't always have a schedule, but when I do, 7 p.m. Eastern every Saturday, the studio with myself and the bigwigs, men of import and classically trained art like Marcus Kelligrew, James D. Lee, award-winning author. We have myself, who I'm just that guy. We have Omer Glitch, who has like 10,000 subscribers, man of the media. We have Tank Ferret. We have the Mighty Duck Bacon. We have Hal Deer, who is our moderator extraordinaire. And we have John Apple, the evil ginger, man of insane talent, insane beard, insane redness of the hair. And occasionally, although in my opinion not enough, we have Michael Ortiz, co-creator of Arachnus, an all-around good guy and very impressive artist. And now I will attempt to read some more of the chat as I am being egged on by Omer in the chat. We have, well, I can get caught up here a little bit. Maybe Rob's pen name is Mark Pasala. Maybe. Could be. This page is pretty cool, but that doesn't look like Rob here. Yeah, I know. Nothing is looking like Rob like it used to. We got Mushmouth on. Thank you very much for that. Bad Rock, Reborn Christian. We got Ha, Raul, Dabu, Bida, Boo D. Raul says, did Dan Fraga draw that? And is Dan Fraga still alive? I'm old. Welcome back to the 90s. Dan Fraga is still alive, but he is a name that need not be mentioned. He is still in the doghouse. Ha ha. Omer, Rob needs to read this shit out loud. Omer says, read the chat, bitch. I'm reading it, ho. I'm reading it. Raul the Tank Man. Omer gives me laughing emojis. Raul over the Latino. Omer the Latino. And we end with a soulless redhead in reference to John Apple. So guys, thanks again for tuning in. This is just meant to be a short stream. I only did this stream because I thought I was recording, and I really wasn't recording anything. I was just kind of reading out loud and was wondering why everybody in my house were not really here, except for the visions in my head, were looking at me like I was a crazy man. Again, like the show, subscribe to the channel, and very cautiously pick up your copies of Youngblood from here on out. If you can pre-read them, because I'm telling you, these ain't great. That's probably why he's doing everything in such a way where you can't pre-read it. But hey, you know what? It doesn't hurt to have a fandom, to be a part of a fandom. If you like it, buy it. I mean, whatever. Who am I to judge you? I can judge Rob, and I will continue to do so. He was once a great man, and he's still a great man. He's just not that great of a storyteller or an artist anymore. And for this, I weep. And I will continue to weep as I end the stream and wish you all a good night, a good vibe, and a Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.